Daniella and Khalid. This Khalid has a mission. Why is Daniella being like this now?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we finally have our first under the Duvet movement, my darling, and I'm here to talk about it because everybody has their opinion about the under the Duvet movement between Daniella and Khalid, and I'm going to give you my own honest opinion. We're going to get there. I also am going to talk about Groovy and Beauty. Hey, that, my darling, is a wahala ship. We'll talk about, the new guy. You know, I told you guys that they're new housemates here, but they're fake. But only us know. The housemates have no idea, right? And it feels like ladies in level 1, because I mean the guy Deji, cute guy, my guys, went to level 1 house here. The ladies there are beginning to act they're beginning to act things though, and I'm here to come and tell you, you get me. But I want to first talk about Bella and Sheggz, because you know how I've been telling you that, man, I feel like Sheggz is fake. I think that for the first time listening to their conversation today, even Bella feels the same way. Like Bella doesn't know how to tell Sheggz, like, just relax. She even at some point came and said, you keep talking about this thing forever and ever and ever. What's the problem?
I haven't told you I don't want to be friends with you anymore.
We're friends with us, so we're not friends with you.
But we're getting to know each other. Not even dating. Have you asked me out? Do you think is that how it dates?
My name is Omi Odike, by the way. This Talk to Your Homie TV. I mean, please subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. Yeah. So, you know, she's like, relax. You know, it's going to take its time. At this point, I don't even know what Sheggz wants. Imagine what Sheggz said. That at the beginning, like when they just came, even he said it too, that even he knew it was too early, right? But he was telling her that when they leave the house, you know, he cannot wait to show her to the world and just take her around and all. And she's like, man, I'm going to be busy. And he's telling her, this is guys, this is the first day of the second week. And even she was like, man, like, what do you want me to say? Really, I'm going to be busy. I came to this house to be busy. Like, it's somebody who is aware of, like, why she came here. She said, I came to this house to be busy. If only Sheggz can just, like, allow it take his course. It kind of just feel, let me tell you what it feels like. It feels like maybe he doesn't have any other thing to say around her except to check her. It feels like maybe when he's around ladies, he must just check them. Do you get me? Like, he cannot just have like a, you know, just normal gisting conversation. Even though Bella seems to me like somebody who's not very expressive as well. She seems to me like somebody who's like, how are you? Fine. Where are you going to there? You know, these one-liners. Yeah, maybe that might be the reason why, you know, the talk is like that. But like, even her, she's like, man, relax, it's going to take its course. At least you cannot tell me that things are not changing. I was uptight at the beginning. Now I'm, you know, loosening up. Now you need to relax. I'm just looking at Sheggz like, I don't understand. Like, I'm watching them share, but it just felt nice to just see that even Bella herself was like, man, the guy, like, just pipe a little. We're going to get there if it's going to happen. We have like 9 whole weeks to go. Do you get me? Like, this is just the first week. Let's get to know each other. But what's your opinion? Please talk to me in the comment section, my darling. I also want to talk about Sheggz as well, because even though I've been saying, oh my gosh, I won't say I've been judging him, but I just have not been feeling his line of conversation, if I'm being truthful. However, we was discussing the house about, you know, that whole Groovy and Beauty thing at the party, and we were talking about how, you know, when he met her like at the party on Saturday night, she obviously wanted to dance, right? As she went to dance now, he just brought it up like, what's up with you and Groovy? And Beauty said to tell him about their fight here. He could tell that Bella would have been feeling somehow, like, what's he doing with, you know, Beauty? And he could tell that Groovy was feeling somehow as well, but he was like, that I did joking.
But that's somebody I spent a whole week with. I know about his family, I know about his sisters, I know about his brother, I know about his mom, I know about his family, he knows about my family. Like, I want to give him that respect.
That means they don't know him. 1, 2, that he considers Groovy to be his guy a lot, because, you know, they were lockdown partners. Yeah, like, he really took that 1 week too hard. Do you understand? So to him, Groovy is his guy. He can't do anything to Groovy. So when he was done talking to Beauty, he went to me Groovy and told Groovy, like, I know you're mad, Abby. I know you saw me there thinking I was trying to run shows with Beauty, Abby. You have to be mad because that means you don't even know me well. And Groovy was like, almost sorry, you know, I just thought. He was like, no, he took Groovy to meet Beauty and still to apologize, like, oh, my Beauty, my guy is good. And I think that, you know, when we see like a real trustworthy and loyal behavior, we need to big it up. You get me? Because a lot of people right now aren't trustworthy, and I think that maybe that's who he is. Maybe he's a real ride or die person. I'm here to watch how he moves. I just am uncomfortable with his thing with like Bella. Like, if he could just pipe low a little, you know, that would be nice. let's now get to Beauty and Groovy, my darling. So Beauty and Groovy have finally defined their thing, yeah. And I mean, after Biggie gave Beauty a strike, which I think it was one strike because that was the first, you know, balls that happened in the house here. I think that if there had been other balls, I mean, English, you get me? But really, if there had been other quanta, and maybe if this was like the 5th, 6th week, she would have gotten more than a strike because it was a lot. And you know, I told you guys that Bbnaija too. I mean, she said leave me, you'd have left her alone, and Biggie stated the year. So after Biggie addressed them, Groovy apologized to the whole house, and Groovy was like, "Man, Beauty, see, we're good." Beauty was like, "Please, we need to talk about it like in private." Privacy now comes, my darling. And Groovy was like, "Okay, you know what? See, right now we're together. No more BS anymore." Because and I think I want to say this because it also changed my mentality as well. Beauty discussed this whole thing, like the whole drama with Khalid, like some people in the house, even cares, like the guys in the house, and the guys told Groovy that, "Man, Groovy, see, last now you the doll," because obviously Groovy and Beauty are saying some kind of deep things under the duvet that we might not necessarily have heard, right? Which is what is making Beauty like own it and say like, "You should be with me," and thing. So the guys were like that, "You're jolling because you are hearing what this girl is saying that you're saying. Maybe you need to now own up and say, okay, I own, like, I'm not going to play and all." So I'm guessing it was what the guy said, you know, that now made him go to me and was like, "You know what, we're good now, let's go, let's run this thing together, you know, no BS and all." And I liked that. Do you understand? Because like I said, this girl wants exclusivity. Obviously, that's what Beauty wants. She wants to own it. She wants to be in, like, if we're doing this thing, let's do this thing. Do you get me? And if Groovy doesn't want that, state that you don't want that early. Or if you want that, then agree to it. Don't say you want that, want to go and dance in the party, make the girl, you get me? Like, just whatever you want to do, like, agree and let's know where we are going. Do you get me? Here now, my problem with the whole thing is that after Groovy said, "Okay, you know what, no more BS again," Beauty was like that she was even going to like talk about it, that Saturday parties, she wants to just have fun right now. Yeah, she wants to be able to dance with whoever she wants to dance with, and he can do the same as well, because she has told herself or promised herself that what happened that night, like just seeing him dance with, you know, Chumsy or whoever he danced with, that really annoyed her. She doesn't want a repeat of it again. Do you get me? And so Groovy was like, "Okay, so that means you're trying to tell me that
you want me to be fine with you dance with other people as well." Answer now. To be that's what you want.
No, wait.
And she could not really say yes. You get me? She just kept on saying, you know. And I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, in this life, you need to own who you are, and you need, like, don't allow anybody come into your life and change you, because I feel like Beauty is setting herself up for another craze. Obviously she doesn't want that. It's obvious. If she wanted it, she would not have gone that far. You get me? Like, how many nights to go on Saturday? She wouldn't have gone that far. So I understand that maybe she's trying to help herself, but I feel like you should not start by saying, "Oh, I'm not, you can dance with another person." No. If you don't want to, say no. See, if we're going to be together, this is how I take relationship. This is how I love. It will hurt me if I see you with another girl. You know, I feel like if we all start to state our terms at the beginning of everything, we will save ourselves from hurts. But a lot of times I see people in relationships and they don't state their terms, and then they get hurt when the guy is doing something. Or take, for example, a guy who doesn't, and I think that's even the crazy one, when guys say, "Oh, maybe you think like we're dating, then you're not coming and say, but I never asked you out." You get? So I feel like at the beginning, state it, because I get what she's trying to avoid, but I feel like she's setting herself up for another balls. You get me? But right now it's defined. They are now together. I like that it's defined. I just wish Beauty would have just said, "Man, this is how I love. This is who I am. I don't like you when I see you with some other person." Because if you give him we don't want Wahala again now. Do you get me? Hey, okay. Let's now get. I'm actually keeping Khalid and Daniella's own for the last cheese, because that one is sweet. But let's talk about the new guy, Deji. Deji is very cute, I can't lie. He seems really mature, giving us the Yankee vibe. He's a pharmacist, like, you get me, like, he's hot and thing. However, so Deji is a fake housemate. Yeah, and Nebuka told us that we should watch the coming days, that there will be things that they will do in the house that will cause katakata. Okay, now Deji started his whole time talking with Hermes about, like, asking him questions about ships in the house, right? And Hermes now told Deji, now Hermes is saying, yeah, he told Deji that the ladies in this house have high standard. Do you understand? Yeah, Hermes is not like, oh my gosh, that he got it wrong, that they don't have any high standard, because the way the girls are just moving, like they are all changing because they just saw Deji, is crazy. Like, can you imagine that he actually said it? Like, Doi has never gone to the kitchen. Hey, voila. She doesn't go to the kitchen normally. And then Deji is here. And then he seen Doi yesterday night carrying pots in the kitchen. Hey, he said, oh my gosh, that as he was just seeing the girls changing. And Doi that would, no matter how she's hungry, she will wait for someone else to cook food before she eats. He's now seeing Doi carrying pot in the kitchen. He said, these girls, before he thought they were queens, but you're not queens, you're hoes, man. And he's about to change right now. Like, he's going to change. He's going to bring fire, that we should expect fire. I'm just laughing. I can't lie. There's a whole spice, you get me, that comes to somebody new. You understand? Doi in particular, or maybe even ladies, really. But you spent one whole week with different guys. Guys have gravitated towards the ones that they want. You know, I feel like Doi is someone who has been trying her options with the particular guy she wants to settle with. As this hot guy has come now, you know, everybody's trying to grab the hot guy before he's being grabbed. Do you understand? But I'm here to watch. I want to see the wahala that Deji is going to cause. And I want to see, I really want to now watch what Hermes is saying and see which girl is going to move or change. You get me? I really want to see. I think Diana might be liking him. Okay, but I won't say might be, because Diana is somebody who I think is a guy's girl. I've seen her hang out with a lot of guys in the house. Do you get me? So maybe that's her person, just to hang out with guys. Do you get me? I'm here to watch what's going to happen. Let's not talk about the not bass boss. Do you guys remember my song? Under the Duvet, under the mango tree, under the okay, every time in Bbnaija I see a guy and a girl go under the duvet to do crazy things, I sing this song for them. And ladies and gentlemen, we're finally seeing our first official seasons under the duvet movement, and it was between Diana and Khalid, my darling. And people are quite disappointed that it's Diana. And I don't know why. Yeah, maybe she came into the house with a very serious vibe, but a girl is a girl, right? Do you get me? And that's why I always say, don't pick a fave, particularly yet, especially for the first 1 week, because first 1 week everybody is trying to put up appearance. Do you understand? Yeah, allow them show you who they are. Because I'm not surprised that it's Diana and Khalid. I'm not okay. How I say it is okay. You people are now doing this, okay? Do you get me? I'm not surprised at all, because how can you be vouching for somebody who you don't know because you've watched the person for how many days? You want to now say, oh, Diana, I'm surprised. Why are you surprised? I don't get it. Like, to me, I'm not surprised at all. Do you get me? At all. I just hope she's going to play safe, because I've heard Diana say, or Daniella, Daniella is what I'm talking about. Since Daniella say it's Khalid that she likes, yeah, but then I think they started to get really close after the Saturday party, and I think maybe it might just be too early to start to kiss and do all that movement, aggressive cuddling. We know what it is, no matter what. But all that movement under the duvet, I think it's too early. I hope that she doesn't cast. Even Khalid was like, his family are going to flip, and she was like, calm down, Joe, relax. So I'm here to just watch here. However, she was talking to Amaka this morning. I'm talking about Khalid, yeah. She was saying Amaka that people are trying to just give her sheep. She doesn't like the whole sheep thing, yeah, because outside the house, she's a very strong-willed person. Amaka now asked her, do you like Khalid? She was like, yeah, she likes Khalid. She wants to get to know more of Khalid. Amaka was like, okay, so if you like him, so roll with him. However, because Daniella was like that, she's a very strong-willed person. She likes to think logically. When she asks for people's opinion, it's just for her to just balance it, but she's a very logical thinker. And Amaka now gave us or revealed something that I think is a cause to worry. You get me? Amaka was like that. If she's going to advise Daniella logically, that she should not put all her heart into it, no matter if they're going to stay to the last day. She should just be aware that anything can happen, because she's not sure that it might work when they leave the house. And that's a very smart thing to say, because by now we all know why we don't want sheep. Ima Rose was, it was pretty obvious that it was dead. Even though I'm just, okay, but it's too early to judge. However, back to Amaka. So Amaka said that she should not put all her heart there, because before Khalid and Daniella had their thing, yeah, Amaka had asked Khalid one day in the kitchen, just jokingly, that will he be willing to get married to a Christian? You know, he's Muslim, yeah. And Khalid was like, well, that he's dated Christians, he can't lie, but for marriage, what he knows is that he's going to get married to a Muslim girl. So Amaka was like, okay, so that means like all your relationship with Christians is just, you know, for the time being. And he was like, yes, you get me. And so Amaka is like, just have that in mind. Don't ask him, or even if you ask him, don't come and say I said it, but just have that in mind when you get me, yeah. And yeah, I also think it's a cause to worry or maybe consider for Daniella. Do you get me? Because unless she's just there to have fun in the house, then she should just go. Do you get? If you are a Daniella fan, well, put that in mind before you start to do any sheep name. Have that in mind that anything can pretty happen. You get me? Yeah, man. But I'm here to watch. Ebuka asked Amaka about her whole, you know, man, you know, she's talking about man a lot, I can't lie. And Ebuka asked her, you know, what's up with you and all this your guy? She's saying that it's just cruise, or, you know, even Ebuka said, I don't think it's cruise, honey, because if you're watching the show and you're being logical, you know that it's not cruise now, because I don't think it's cruise. She said it's cruise. Obviously, Ebuka's question is in her head. She's worried about it. I can tell, because she was telling Daniella today that it's just cruise, that, you know, she's a shy person. If a new guy comes, you know, she might not even move towards the guy. She's shy, which is also a problem, because if you know that you will not move towards a guy, why spend your time telling us Nigerians, because we're watching it as well, oh, this is how you are, ginger, and naturally inside of you're a shy person. You see the whole, you get me, like, conflicting characters. But you say, I don't mind being in a ship here. I don't mind having a guy here, but I'm a shy person. The guy has to move towards me, than to literally want to break a ship, literally want to kiniko. You talk about all the guys, ha 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 ha, and then deep down inside of you, you're just a very shy person who cannot move towards a guy. Like, but I'm here to watch Amaka and see all that she's going to do. Talk to me in the comment section about all the gist I gave you so far. What do you think about them? Do you think Daniella and Khalid thing was too early? Should we open our mind towards Sheggz as a person? Which is why I'm like, Sheggz, relax with this Bella thing, because I as a person, he kind of seemed like a real G, but towards this whole Bella thing, I'm just like, what do you want me to do with this Sheggz guy? So what do you think about the whole Sheggz character and what he's doing in the house? Maybe he's just giving us narrative. Maybe he's just, you know, giving us a cause to talk about him. But I leave it to you to decide. Talk to me in the comment section, my darling. You know already, I have a vlog channel called Talk to Your Homie Vlog. There I show you my life behind the scene and how I spend my life, how I live my life, really. And don't forget, I'm about to drop a series. The questions and comments I've been seeing in my comment section has just been a lot. And I'm documenting my whole like life and process, yeah. And I know that is one series that you'll just be like, oh me, thank you for giving me this one, I promise you. So I'll put a link to one of my vlogs, my latest vlog, really, down below. Go down, click it and watch it, and subscribe to that channel so that when the series come, you would get it fast. I also have a channel called PennieWyz. On PennieWyz, what I do is I just tell you the part of the Bible that you can apply to your life to make your life successful, to live a better life. That's what I do on PennieWyz. And I don't know why you're a child of God and you don't read your Bible and you don't want to be on PennieWyz, because it's not easier to plug your earpiece and just hear, okay, this is what it is, okay, let me apply it to my life, and it works because it's working for me. That's why I'm telling you that it works. I'm telling you with all my heart, yeah. So I'll put one link of one PennieWyz video down below. Please do me a favor, go down, click it and watch it, and your life will be better. I love you with all my heart. You mean so much to me. Come on, take a kiss, Joe. Bye bye.